Hey guys, it's Colin, and today I wanted to come on here and kind of talk about improving your life and 3 ways that you can improve yourself and make your life a whole lot better. Please ignore my hair. I just got out of the shower, so it's still kind of drying and I need to fix it, but just ignore it. So first I want to talk about how to kind of improve your life if you are stuck in kind of a rut or you don't know like what's the next step, like where do I go in life, like I don't really know what I want. And then I wanted to kind of save a little time at the end to talk about like my channel and specifically like if you want to grow a platform. So I'm gonna go all the way back to when I first started my channel and kind of just where I was in life. So that was during quarantine and I wasn't really the happiest because obviously we were locked up, couldn't see my friends, couldn't do anything. So I kind of resorted to social media and to YouTube to kind of document my life during that time. I had always kind of had an idea that I wanted to make videos on YouTube, but I never really knew how that was going to happen or how I was going to achieve that goal. I just knew that I wanted to just post. I never expected to get like famous or like lots of views or anything. I just expected like, oh, people in my life will see it. So I started uploading. Over 2020, I gained like 30 subscribers. I'm being so serious. I like had a celebration with my friend. I was like, we hit 30 subscribers. It was so funny. And then at the end of 2021, I think I was like at 50. It wasn't until like late 2022, early 2023, where I decided to kind of take a break from YouTube because during that time in my life, I was just really sad. Throughout my life, I had been like bullied by different people for like my weight and for just the way I acted and different things like that. It started to really affect me, I think, in 8th grade because before I would just try to push it off, be like, oh, you know, they just don't get it. But in 8th grade, it really started to affect me and I was becoming really sad. So I decided to kind of take a step back from YouTube. I didn't want to post anything because I was worried that people at my school would bully me because people used to like say mean comments about my videos when like I was first starting out, because it kind of affected me when I was first starting out and it really affected me then in 8th grade. And so I started to go into the trenches of mental health. It was not good, it was not healthy. I should not have been in the mental state that I was, but I was. It wasn't until I think February of 2023 where one day I woke up and I decided I'm tired of living like this. I'm tired of having other people dictate what I can and cannot do. I'm tired of people commenting on me and then me getting affected by it. And I'm tired of being overweight. I'm tired of all of these bad things that are in my life. And I kept telling myself, oh, you can't change it. You've tried, but you can't. It's just not in the cards for you. But I was like, no, today, turning it around. And so I decided to set 3 goals for myself. And I want you guys to do this as well because this is something that I think is so beneficial. It's really going to help you if you want to achieve something. So the first goal that I set for myself was I'm going to start treating me and other people better. I was not treating myself with respect. I was really degrading myself. I didn't like who I was. And because of that mental state, I started to be mean towards other people because in my mind it was like, well, if I'm being treated so badly, why can't I treat other people badly, and don't they deserve it? But no, they don't, because they don't know what they're doing. You know, does that make sense? Like they don't really understand like how deeply it affects you until either it's too late or you like actually talk about it, and I was not doing any of those things. So the first step, be a better person and treat myself and others with respect. The second goal, which was the biggest one, was to lose at least 30 pounds. I was 14 and I weighed like almost 170. I was like 163, so I was a little bit overweight. My entire life it had been like that and I was bullied really bad for it. I just decided I'm like, I want to lose weight. We're gonna start doing that. And then the third goal was to kind of change my style and fix up how I presented myself towards others. Because my style was really bad. It was baggy jeans, it was sweatshirts, it was not what you see me wearing today. And I decided that it was gonna be those 3 goals because those were like the 3 main things that I really did not like about myself. So what I want you guys to do is set 3 main goals. They can really be anything that you want to change or better yourself. You can do what I did and take the 3 worst things that you didn't like about yourself and work on trying to improve them. You can take some things that you think you could be better at and improve it. It can be literally any 3 things that you think you need to improve, and that's it. And so that is the first step in self-improvement, is setting those 3 goals on what you want to change. The second step, which is a bit harder but it's still achievable, is actually going through. I think a lot of the times we set goals for ourselves, but we don't actually follow through because mentally we really aren't there. And the reason that we stay in those habits is because they're habits. It's because we're so used to doing them. And so I think when people say new year, new me, and set a bunch of these goals, like I'm gonna lose weight, I'm gonna go to the gym, they're unachievable because one, you haven't told yourself and built up the mental stamina of like, okay, I'm breaking these habits. You have to break the habits first before you can actually go forth with the goal. So what I started doing was, instead of eating a bunch of chips, I would have small portions of chips. Instead of, and I know this sounds ridiculous, but instead of treating people like with the utmost respect, just stop commenting on what people say about me and stop making rude comments towards people that were saying something that I didn't agree with or didn't like. You don't have to completely do a 180 just yet, but it's setting in and breaking in those little habits that can put you on the path to a better self. So once I broke those habits and changed how I viewed things and changed how I did things, that's when I started working on my goal. That's the second step that I feel like everybody needs to do, is you have to break the habits first before you start going towards that goal. So then the third step is going forth with the goal. So I started eating more healthy things, and because I was so used to not eating as much of the unhealthy things, it wasn't really a big switch for me to go to more healthier options, because I had already, just by eating less of unhealthy stuff, I had already lost around 10 pounds. That just shows how much eating less of something that is unhealthy can do for you. So I started to eat a lot better. I started eating like salads and just more healthy things like broccoli and chicken. Not fried chicken though, fried chicken's really bad. Just like better stuff that was gonna make me healthy. I also started like running, and since I was in PE, that was also really good. Since PE already broke the habit of me not sitting on my butt all the time, I was able to go out on my own and do like different workouts, like run, and then in my room I would like lift weights and sit-ups and different things like that. I was actually working towards my goal after I broke those habits. I feel like that's the third step. You have to work towards those goals. You can't just set them and then go off. Once you get those goals and once you start working on them, it takes a while to actually achieve that goal. It took me, let's see, I started losing weight around late February. I didn't get down to my goal weight until August of 2023. So that was a long time. You can't expect an immediate change like that. It's not just, oh, I'm putting in these goals, work on them for a day, and then they magically appear. No, it takes time, it takes dedication. And if you really are serious about improving yourself, you will be able to have that mental stamina, because you will be tired of living the way that you were living, just like I was, you know? So then once I did reach all of my goals and I was a better person, I was better to myself and to others, my style changed. That was just me like getting rid of old clothes and buying new ones, you know? You don't necessarily have to change your style. That was just something that I wanted to do because I felt more confident in those types of clothes. After I achieved all my goals, I was starting to feel a lot better about myself. I was no longer hating on myself or others. I was no longer being mean to other people. I was treated better. I felt better because I was no longer eating pizza, ice cream, chips. Overall, I was just a lot happier. I think September was the month where everything literally just sunk into me. I was perfect. Like literally my life is exactly what I want it to be. I'm achieving all my goals. I'm doing everything that I've been wanting to do. So then what's next? You don't always have to have the next goal in mind once you achieve the goals that you want. So you can just like stop and kind of take a breather. But if there's another thing that you want to work on that you purposefully put off because you wanted to focus on yourself, start working on that. So for instance, that was my YouTube channel. I kind of took a little bit of a break. I still posted, but it wasn't as frequent because again, I wanted to make sure that I was only posting when I felt comfortable and when I had like the mental capacity to do it. Filming, editing, and making videos takes a long time. It doesn't just like happen in a day. It takes a while. So I started working on my YouTube channel. I started making more videos. I started planning more videos. Up until 2023, I had around, I think, 75 subscribers. The beginning of this year, I uploaded like 26 videos, and it was of Portals by Melanie Martinez. And they were like audio edits. So in Portals, if you've listened to it, you know that there's transitions. I took the transitions that were on one song and put it with the song that it was supposed to go to. I uploaded those, didn't really think anything of it because my channel was only like at 75 subscribers. Like there was no one watching my videos. But after I uploaded those, a couple of days later, I started to kind of see like, oh, these are gaining some attraction, because like a couple of the videos were getting like 500, 600 views, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. That was during Christmas break. After that, I went back to school, and I remember I was sitting in my learning lab, and I was watching the videos, and I looked at it, I was like, wait. And I saw one of my videos had reached 1,000 views. And I was like, whoa, this is really cool. Like, I never thought that I would ever have a video that was 1,000 views. Like, I thought that was gonna take years. So when I finally did have a video that reached 1,000 views, I was jumping up and down, text my sister, I was like, literally look at this right now. She was excited for me, and I was really happy. And then other videos that were within the portal's audio edits started to get more views, and I was like, whoa, this is really awesome. That also gained me a lot of subscribers. I started to notice my subscriber count was going up. I remember when I had 90 subscribers, I was like, thank you guys so much. And then when I had 100, literally had my mind blown, you know, so it was really awesome. And after that, my channel just started growing and growing and growing. I started uploading a couple videos. So then in April, my channel had like 155 subscribers. So it wasn't like I was popular or anything, it's just I had like kind of a following a little bit. At the beginning of April, I got TikTok. I got off of TikTok because I was using TikTok for really bad purposes. I was using it to make myself feel jealous because I wanted to inspire myself to lose weight, which was really unhealthy, and that was one of the main reasons I deleted TikTok. But because I was in a healthier place mentally and physically, I felt it was time for me to get a TikTok, because I love TikTok, I always have. It's just I needed a break from it because I was using it in really bad ways. I got a TikTok, started uploading. I uploaded some of my TikToks onto YouTube Shorts. A couple of them got like 16,000 views and like 12,000 views, and I was like, whoa, this is really crazy. I now went from 155 subscribers to 180 subscribers. That was really awesome. I was not expecting it, and then from there my channel just went up and up and up. I was really happy with what I was doing. I was posting on TikTok and YouTube, and I was really just achieving the goals that I wanted to do. By the end of April, I had around, I think, 218 subscribers, and a couple of my shorts had reached 1,000 views. And then we have what I like to call a historical moment. Everyone knows what was happening. JoJo Siwa, she made that song. I don't even know if we should call it a song, but she made that song called Karma, and she released it. Trash. I'm being so serious. Trash. But because of that song, we figured out that Britt Smith had made the original song, which her version, so much better. Please listen to it, so good. So by the end of April, the song was basically a meme, and there was a bunch of audio edits of it. While I was scrolling on TikTok, so I saw that one of the edits was JoJo and Britt on like the same track, as if it was like a collab. But it was only a snippet. It was not like a full video, it was just a snippet. So I saw that snippet, and I was like, okay, I actually think I might want to do this, because I make private audio edits for myself. If I have like a song I like, sometimes I'll extend it, sometimes I'll shorten it, sometimes I'll just like add things to it to make it better, in my opinion. I wasn't gonna upload it because I was like, I'm not really an audio edit channel, that's not really what I do. But the next day I was hanging out with my older sister, Hannah. I played it for her in the car. She was like, oh, you should definitely upload it. You should definitely upload it to your channel. I think people will like it. I like it. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll do it. So I uploaded it. I really did not think anything of it. I was kind of hoping it would get 1,000, but I didn't think it was actually gonna get 1,000. At most, I thought it was gonna get like 200, because there was already so many audio edits of the song. Tell me why I woke up with it at 500 views. Yeah, so it was already at 500 views by the next morning, and I was really excited. I texted my sister, I was like, you were right, 500. She was like, oh, that's really cool. And I thought that was the end of it. I thought it had peaked, and then that was it. Tell me why a few hours later it was at 1,000, and then 2,000, and then 3, and then 5, then 10, and then eventually it was growing so fast that I didn't know what to do with myself. I texted my sister, I was like, my video is going viral. I was like, my video is going viral. People are sharing my video, people are posting it, people are doing all these things. And she was like, this is really cool. Not only was I going up in views, but I was also going up in subscribers. I'm being so serious, I gained 300 subscribers in like 2 weeks. That was really awesome. I went from 218 at the end of April to now we're at 500, and we're not even halfway through May. I kind of just wanted to talk about that for a little bit because I wanted to thank you guys for 500 subscribers. Like, literally never thought it was going to happen. I think this also ties into what I was saying earlier in the video about setting goals and making sure that you are self-improving and working towards your goals rather than just like waiting around for it to happen. So you have to put in effort into your videos, but you also have to believe in yourself. If I listened to the voice in the back of my head that was like, oh, people are gonna make fun of you, people aren't gonna like it, then I would never be achieving the goals that I have always wanted to achieve. So you've got to just believe in yourself. You've got to believe that what you're doing is right, and you've got to believe that you will be happy with yourself. Because if you believe in yourself, literally you can do anything. And I'm being so serious. You can do anything and you can achieve anything, because belief is such a powerful tool and it really does help you in the long run. So that is kind of all that I wanted to talk about. I wanted to thank you guys again for 500 subscribers. It's so crazy. I really do want to get 1,000 by the end of the year. I know, again, that's like probably not gonna happen, but I mean, I hope so. But I also just wanted to say, remember, it's about the 3 goals, and it's about believing in yourself, and it's about actively working towards those goals. And that's how you can self-improve. That's how you can make your life better. If you have any questions or if you have any video requests, leave them in the comments below, because I really like seeing different requests, or I just love seeing people, you know, comment and just communicate with each other, because I think it's so cool. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, then please like and subscribe if you want to, of course, and if you want to go follow me on TikTok, that would also be great. So thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!